job opportunities that are meant to translate to sustainable jobs, particularly when we are talking about young people. And we've moved from Moal City, where earlier on we were at the Leratong Moal that is still under construction, due to be launched in a few months, and still plenty of people queuing up every single day looking for both employment opportunities as well as opportunities to set up shop for their SMEs and actually create other jobs. Earlier on, we were here on Deckers, just outside the Umgadi Protection Services, where again, scores of people, as you can see from the visuals that Lesego is sending, from 5 a.m. in the morning, people then waiting to send in their applications into the business. I did get a chance to go inside, and I'll have a chat with the CEO, Clinton, who really has a lot to say around the impact that the state of unemployment in the community has on local businesses here, who are trying to really absorb all those that are looking for employment opportunities. But I have one lady here who's also been in this queue since the morning. Ma, thank you so much for talking to us. And StatsSA releasing those unemployment numbers. You can see this is a small business, a lot of people looking for work. Talk us through the job posts that were advertised here and the opportunities for work that people are really desperate for.
Okay, good day. How are you? My name is Edith Nechukure. I'm a vendor. So the job opportunity is too hard to get. As Umgadi says that it needs the security officers. When we look at the poster, it just stating that it needs one female. As you can look around, we are so many females here. So my problem is one: why can't you, the government, do something to us? Just because as security officers work, we are doing a lot of jobs like we are like police. You understand? So I fail to understand, why are we not recognized by the government of this time? As much as we are parents, we have some responsibilities. So one thing that I can say myself, I can say that if the government can see as like the way what's that guy, what's that man of Ama Beans, if they can do that, they can recognize us like that, so that we can have jobs, even us. As you can see here, they are looking only for less than 20 people. And as you can see here, we are more than that. Yeah. We are more than 500 maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw that coming in. Thank you so much for giving us those insights. And Michelle, from the stats that we see every quarter from StatsSA, from that quarterly labor force survey, women being really vulnerable in the labor market, youth being of concern because of the number of years they still have in the labor market. But if the picture here tells you anything, it's not just young people that are struggling to secure some work, but we do have some young men here who had said they'd talked to me earlier, so I'm hoping they would still be able. Buti, thank you so much. Nati, StatsSA releasing numbers on unemployment. Young people specifically like yourself, a lot of people showed up here for just 20 jobs. Talk us through inking and ifesayo when it comes to umsebenzi.
Thanks to ngibonga kakhulu ukuthola leli thuba siswami ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuphumela obala sikhulume ngezimo esibhekana nazo, especially we as a youth, we're facing a huge challenges because we go to school and then we come up with a different document from school where magabe siphuma sibheka imisebenzi expect ukuthi singaca sizoqasheka siyebawa request ama document sifike nama required document, but at the same time sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, but at the same time, they don't take us seriously. Recently, I've been working one of the company, and then they take me as someone who's from another country, whereas I'm a South African. I've got all documents, but at the same time, I'm banjelu UIF, I'm banjelu about provident fine. It's like I'm a volunteer here in South Africa, which is totally wrong. And then if it's Salimaka sing as a beans, we becoming we end up as a share knowledge, you always calling, but at the same time, but it's ukuthi sithathe ulwazi esiphuma nalesikole silushare kuma-department nabantu esisuke sifunde nabo. Thanks.
Siyabonga. So, Michelle, as you hear from just those two individuals that we spoke to, we're seeing people now even scattering across the business here, having some lunch. They've been here since morning. Most of them have not even made it to the queue at the gates that allows them to go into the building. All of them looking to get at least one of those 20 spots that Umgadi Protection Services has opened. As I said before we head out to StatsSA, we are hoping to get a chance to speak with the CEO, Clinton, who did give us an indication that he'd be open to give us an idea on what this pressure really does to businesses, particularly small businesses that are still trying to grow and to scale and to become real contributors to the economy. So we'll have that conversation with him. But I think the issues that have been lined out through the morning, Michelle, speaking to that never-ending loop that stagnating economic growth as well as a high unemployment rate creates when it comes to those socio-economic issues. A lot of the young men here telling us off record that some of their friends, upon giving up, then find themselves turning to crime. Mothers who are on social grants saying that that social grants is not enough to see their children through school and offer them better opportunities, even wondering whether it really is worth it when you consider that once they are done with their schooling, they still struggle to find unemployment. So, Michelle, a stretch of about 10 kilometers that we've traveled between Moal City and where we are right now, and really the picture of unemployment is very stark in the communities here, Michelle. A lot of socio-economic issues that are facing the people, and really these are the demographics that Stats General Risinga Maluleke speaks about when he speaks about the most vulnerable in the labor market, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely. But that desperation for a job, that yearning to actually get out there and do something to earn a living is clear from the cues we're seeing there. Ntokozo, thanks very much indeed. We stay with